What are you boys doing? Wow, I have a boat? Welcome back, everybody. I do have a bit of a haircut. While we are waiting on the boat engine, which is coming along as slow as it possibly can, we're gonna clean this and get a look at the inside and see if we can actually put the engine that we have in it, because the engine that we have is actually an older engine than the engine that came in this. Let's get down to the frame. So, I don't know, what do you think the approach here is? You wanna just take everything out?
Not really. I mean, I don't know.
Not everything, but like just the loose stuff. Like the engine cover, the canopy here.
What is the goal? Are we trying to get the covers on today, or are we trying to leave it open top?
We're trying to put the covers on today.
This whole thing, I think we'll be able to figure out what we need just down here.
Yeah.
And the pit.
Yeah, the pit is kind of where we really need to get eyes.
I think this is where like the output shaft comes out, like this little piece here. And I was just appreciating how big that O-ring is.
Oh yeah,
like,
dude.
Look at that girl.
Yeah,
that is a big old
that's
O-ring.
actually goes right here, where it seats right in there, and that goes on the outdrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's I guess just vacuum it.
But this will help like deter any critters that have been sitting there.
Critters?
Yeah.
What do you think we got?
Sitting uncovered.
Chippies?
So there could be chipmunks, mice.
I'm
So why are
saying
we
just
gonna
the loose
clean-
stuff.
Why are we gonna clean something that's trash?
I'm vacuuming everything out because I want to seal it up. We're trying to preserve what we do have, because at the end of the day, we're gonna have to measure all of these pieces. And if they're waterlogged or rotted, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. And like, you know, stuff like that. I actually have some boat cleaner in the car. All right, let me get the tripod.
To get into.
Huh?
All the shot like electrical lines and stuff that we're gonna have to redo. That'll be a good time.
Well, that's why when everything gets pulled out of here, we're gonna look at the whole wiring. Like, I don't think we're gonna put the interior in
No.
until the
That's
engine's
last.
in.
Yeah. That's like the absolute last thing you can do is put the interior in.
What did you just say?
Some meaty girls.
So I got this boat cleaner.
I like big boys.
Ultimate Extreme Cleaner. What we're gonna do here is spray a little spot, and we'll spray here. Let her soak for a bit.
What's up?
Cleaning fluid review channel.
We're gonna determine how caustic this stuff is. Holy cow!
It's gonna be a brand new boat when we're done with her.
She's gonna look like she born in the 20s. What? Then 2020s.
Whoops.
Oh wow, like single car manifold we can use instead.
Look, Volvo. But that's for the, okay, so that's the AQ 120 manifold. The one you were holding, or the one we have, is the AQ 130 manifold. So that's actually for the old boat. We can still keep that in case this engine doesn't fit. All right, and look at these bad Larrys.
It's got a hole in her.
Yeah? Anybody know how to sew? Also smells like urine.
It does. Some slow-mo of this thing oscillating might be cool.
Okay, go. Okay, so one of my concerns with this boat is that the engine won't actually fit in here. And if the engine doesn't fit, we're in a bit of a pickle. So I'm just gonna take some measurements here.
How does this thing even mount in here?
So the funny thing is that the newer engine that came in here doesn't have engine mounts. You can tell because there's no mounting location. So that's what's a little concerning, because as you can see, they're right there. That little bump thing right there? Yeah. That thing is where the engine's weight sat. We found out what the throttle cable is. That's that. This is our steering. This is where the exhaust comes out or goes out of the boat. We have a premium marine fuel line, which is giant. Oh, that's just a fill tube. So that just fills up the tank. That's our fuel pump, more than likely. Then we do have a sump pump in here, which is that device right there.
Oh, dude, we got Tupperware. Nice.
Got Tupperware. You can always use Tupperware.
Yeah, no,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure.
Yeah.
If that's for if the pump fails, you're just bailing.
Yeah.
Bailing with Tupperware.
My main concern is that the other engine has engine mounts on either side. We can call around and see if that's actually an issue. If it's not an issue, then we can either just leave it be, don't mount it, or we can make custom mounts and mount it to the fiberglass. I find it hard to believe that no engine mount is better than engine mounts, but that apparently on the old engine it had it, on the new ones it doesn't. Big old lag bolts all the way through the bottom of the boat. All right, well, we're gonna continue cleaning. We're losing Jay because he's gotta go to work. Jonah's gonna be with me though.
It's a lot of dirt.
Oh, power guard. Oh, that's where the battery goes, right here.
Oh.
The battery box.
Well, we found out where the battery goes.
Yeah.
It's got a lock on it.
Is it a fuel cap?
Looks like it.
Fuel cap. Is that it?
No. Oh no. I'm just dumping this.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm just gonna close that up. Oh man, that's gnarly.
Yeah? Oh, geez. Wow, guys, what a transformation here on the boat. It is absolutely stunning, and I'm gonna show you just in a second here. Look how clean it is. I can walk in it. It's super clean. Well done, Jonah. We're not gonna clean the seats or anything like that, but just vacuuming it and getting it to a point where we can actually be in it and walk around is nice. It's very nice. We got all the extra parts down there. Some of that stuff is gonna end up being sold, but we're not gonna sell it until we're done putting the boat back together. Cushions over there, we gotta measure all that. That's the engine cover too, so we gotta fix all that stuff up. Maybe make that lighter. That engine cover is super heavy. And then obviously the engine bay, which Jonah vacuum dried. I'm a little concerned about this damage right here. Not good. That's where the engine mounts, so. Ooh. That's a little rotted right there. Gonna have to consult our boat experts on that. We may have to take this part out and clean up the transcom, I believe is what that's called. Oh, these gauges are caked.
So I was pressure washing and I started hitting this plate. I just wanted to reveal it with everyone.
Wonder why that was painted over.
No.
Cleaned up the dash a little bit, washed it. Looks decent. Washed the steering wheel. Washed over here a little bit. Look at the boat, guys. It is in a lot better condition. Cleaner in here. All this stuff's getting torn out, so I'm not really worried about it. But inside here, all nice and cleaned up. Cleaned up to our likings. All of that is going to come out, and it's going to be just a total interior renovation. So we're not gonna bother cleaning the stuff that's gonna get reupholstered and all that. All right guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's the most important part. We're trying to grow the channel and keep doing fun projects like this. YouTube's not gonna let that happen without those likes and subscribes. Thank you to Jonah over here for helping me out all day. We'll see you guys next time on Down on the Frame.